Now, the peace and tranquility of our mind is dependent upon the stableness of it. And if unnecessary things come into our mind, they can pollute and dilute your mind and soul and your thinking. Now, depression or anxiety are common things in society. And sometimes they're linked to events that surround you, things that you are worried about, or things that have happened to you. But quite often, they lie around other people. Your thoughts, your anxieties, your fears, your grief, your emotions are not about your own situation, but about somebody else's situation. Today we've developed a mindset that we have a view, and a negative view, about everybody. He's like this, she's like this, that's that. And the shaitan whispers into our mind a lot of things. It's like a virus. Your system is like a beautiful, clean computer. And suddenly, the shaitan injects a virus, a Trojan horse. And that is designed to corrupt your mind, to get rid of your peace and tranquility, and to introduce confusion, anger, hatred, enmity. Why? Because once you're in that state, then the shaitan can easily fight you. He can take you wherever he wants. He can make you miss your salah. He can make you do things. He can make you backbite and lie against people. This is why it is important to fight this disease at root cause level. Now, a lot of the time what happens is this, that the shaitan very gradually instills in our mind, oh, I don't like him. Why has he got that car? Why has he got that house? How come his child's successful? How come financially he's doing well? How come he looks good? How come he's tall, broad, and good looking? And all these things are in our subconscious. So the next time that person is there, we start to think negative about them. We start to reflect on them rather than ourselves. And jealousy and envy and hatred start to creep in. And they create a toxic cocktail in your mind, where when you see a person, you want to throttle them. And yet that person has done nothing wrong. You have been overtaken by a disease which is one of the greatest weapons of the shaitan. The shaitan uses this hatred and anxiety to get you into depression, this jealousy, this envy, to get you into a state where you're no good to yourself and you're no good to others. The scholars write that this disease of jealousy, for whatever it is a very just one. Because before it starts to kill the person you're jealous of, it starts to kill the person who is jealous. It gets rid of your peace, your tranquility, your coolness of mind, and your calmness. It destroys your life first. And what it is simply you questioning the distribution of Allah Azza wa Jal. If Allah Azza wa Jal has blessed somebody with a ni'mat, who are you to question that? Who are you to say that why has he got it? Ya Allah, take it away from him. I wish he didn't have it. The shaitan has subtly led you down a path of jealousy, of hatred, of enmity, of envy. And you are now in a dire strait. Whenever somebody's blessed with the ni'mat, you are upset. You go into depression. Whenever somebody's son is successful, you go into depression. Whenever somebody buys a new house, you go into depression. Whenever somebody's driving a fast car, you go into depression. The problem isn't out there. The problem is in here and here. Why? Because you are jealous of other people. And this trait of jealousy, you know where it comes from? It comes directly from the shaitan. The shaitan was the first to commit this sin. He was jealous of Hazrat Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam. That's what it got him. It got him cursed by Allah Azza wa Jal, because his jealousy led to arrogance and other problems. Today, our jealousy is causing our depression. Today, we're living a life under shadows, not because of what we don't have, but what other people do have. We have categorizations for people. And they are so deep-rooted in our mind and soul that he's like this and she's like that, that it causes our mind to distort. It's like virus after virus. We do tajassus, we spy on the people. That causes besakuni, it causes loss of peace and tranquility in your mind and soul. It causes anxiety, it causes fear, it causes grief. We look for faults in others. All we do is our life becomes an investigation of other people. Life wasn't for that. Your life was for an investigation, true, but that investigation was for yourself. You were the subject. I was the subject. It was important for me to look at my life, not the life of others. It was important for me to look at the attacks of the shaitan. It was important for me to analyze my thoughts, analyze my actions, and repent for them. But what have I done? I've analyzed every other person but myself. And that process of analysis, and then thinking bad about others, and being jealous and envious of them, as well as burning my deeds, as well as causing bad amal and causing other problems, one additional thing it's done is led me to severe depression. Forget about other people. Forget about what they have. If Allah Ta'ala blesses somebody, thank Allah Azza wa Jal and ask Allah Azza wa Jal to give him more. Ya Allah, isse aur de aur iske wasile mujhe de. Ya Allah, give him more. And because of him, give me as well. But don't take it away from him. That's what Amir al-Sunnah Dawud Barakatuh Aliyah writes. It's the thought that counts. You clear your thought processes. You rid them of jealousy and hatred and enmity. And you will save yourself from this burning fire that burns you day and night. Burns your heart and your mind and your soul. Is aag se nikle. Get yourself out of this fire of hatred, of jealousy, of envy. And watch your depression disappear.